guys! Jeremy and Jameer here from RC Militia, and we are going to start building our kits, as you can see. These are placed in the wrong direction now.
That's mine.
This is hers, this is mine. So what we're going to do for a build video, I've really never done a build video, and I really don't want to film us building, actually, sitting here building the car step by step. I don't want to, make those videos because Joe just, he has a whole freaking, Joe Ferguson has a whole freaking series on building the Rubicon G6. It's pretty much the exact same thing as this one, except for, there's some differences, but for the build purpose wise, they're probably the exact same. And most of you guys that are subscribed to me are probably subscribed to Joe, and if you're not, you should be. But so we're gonna try it my way first. Jamera wants to do it the other way. She wants to build and then fast forward and stuff. Or we'll take recommendations.
We're compromising.
So we're gonna do it my way first. My way is we're gonna tell you what we're gonna be building. We're gonna be doing the first few steps right here, and we're gonna get to an endpoint and then show you guys the finished product, I guess is what you call it. Not really finished because it's not totally done, but we'll show you guys what we got done so far, and then we'll tell you if there's any things you need to look out for, stuff you need to do while doing it, just hints and tricks and stuff like that. That's kind of how I want to do them, and Jamera wants to do them the other way. She kind of wants to do them like Joe style, pretty much.
I just
exactly
think fast
like
forward motion is funny.
Yeah, but if we do fast forward, though, what's the purpose of the build video? They're not going to see what the hell you're doing because we're going so fast.
They're not going to see anything you're doing when you don't film it in the first place.
They're just going to side with you because you have tits. And if you guys do, you're dicks.
Thank you.
Don't do it. Anyway, so that's how we're going to do this build video. And we're going to go ahead and start right now. We're going to start getting stuff out, and we're going to start building. And we're going to get to a point tonight. And then we're going to show you in this exact video how far we've gotten, which is probably not going to be very far because my back's already starting to hurt. So we're going to take very small steps with building this and then enjoy it as well. So, we shall see you guys in, well, pretty much like that, once we're done with the build. So, we will see you guys in now.
Can't snap. Now. Now.
What's up, guys? Jeremy and Jamera here behind the Cow RC pit mat that, well, we'll talk about that later in a second. But anyway, we just wanted to show you the two parts we got done so far on our kits. Jamera, go ahead and show yours first.
This is my front axle, and there you go. There's my rear axle, and there you go.
There you go. And what do we put on? We put the STRC.
We put the C-hubs on here.
The C-hubs and
the something knuckles.
The C-hubs and the steering knuckles. And these are both made by our STRC, and we both got ours in gunmetal. As you can tell, mine's the exact same gunmetal as well. C-hubs and steering knuckles, and then we're probably going to do the lockouts. Yes.
There you go.
And we're probably going to do the lockouts as well, so we can match this. Just
yeah, because the rear ones look kind of
crappy compared.
Boring.
I mean, if you look at this, then you look at that.
Yeah.
Look at this, look at that, look at that, look at this, look at this, look at that. Sometimes you just got to say, look at it. But anyway.
Ed Bassmaster, check it out, guys.
That's what we got. That's what we got done so far. So we're going to just come back to us real quick and kind of tell you how it went, and then we're going to be done. Okay, guys, so you saw what we've built so far. The reason why it took us so long is because we got into the front, and then we realized, oh, shit, we got option parts coming.
Yeah.
And so we quit with the front, then went with the rear, had to take a day off, and because we didn't really want to build out of sequence, I'm a big, huge in-order type of person. Everything has to be done in order. But so we came back and we built the rears. If you build the rears, make sure you, or the fronts, we came back and built the fronts after we built the rears because the rears were the ones that needed the upgrades. And the
fronts are the one that need the upgrades.
The fronts that were... What?
Fronts need upgrades.
Okay, the front... Yes, the fronts need the upgrades. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm building. So the fronts are the ones that need the upgrades. And if you're doing the aluminum, make sure you put thread lock on there, but not a whole lot, because if you do put thread lock on there, these suckers are not going to move if you put too much on there. So that's one thing to watch out for. And the main thing to watch out for with axial plastic is don't over tighten. Yeah, I have a tendency to over tighten. That's just like, I don't know,
He wants this. He wants the screw to stop turning, and he's strong enough that screw's not going to stop.
And I have a problem doing that. So
if you're going into plastic,
I just gotta keep in mind in Joe's videos, he's like just don't over tighten. So don't over tighten, guys. Can't stress that enough. But other than that, everything went pretty smoothly. You got anything to say about it?
Well, it went smoothly, but I'll say that with the upgrades don't come with instructions on how to, like, where the pieces go on the upgrades. I mean, it makes sense if you're looking and, okay, this might go here, but you can't follow the directions exactly, obviously, when you get the upgrades. Right. So, like, when you're putting on the steering knuckles, this little part going over the ding-dings.
The ding-dings? The universal drive shafts?
Yeah. There were some extra parts in the bags. I'm just like, I got it on, and I'm thinking, what in the world? And there's this ring that Jeremy's like, I think that needs to go on there. And I'm just like, all right. So we put it on. We put it on there, and we're like, yeah, it has no other place to go. But then there's these there's like these little tiny little metal pieces, and then there's these fat round pieces with holes in it. And I'm thinking,
this is a great explanation. Basically, when we looked at it, we knew there was play in between these. There was play. Yeah. And there shouldn't be any play. So we figured that. So then we're like, well, Jameer actually is the one that figured it out. So yeah, it was pretty cool because I was over here sitting just getting pissed off because I was building on something else. I couldn't find a part. And actually, I want to mention one thing. My rear axle on the Rubicon G6 is different than Jameer's axle.
No, our rear ones.
The rear ones are the same. The front ones are different. Mine has an extra part up front that the rear has exactly the same, and hers has a totally different part that goes on.
So his front and rear axles are the same. The plastic's the same, and my front and rear is different. Yeah. And then I have the unlimited Rubicon, and you have the G6.
Yeah, I have the G6, SCX10's G6.
So that's just kind of what I know. For somebody that I've never built a kit before, and yes, I've been sitting next to him for a long time listening to him talk about car things, but let's just face it, I never knew what a C-hub was. I didn't know what a ding-ding was. I didn't know what a steering knuckle. Ding-ding.
You're honestly calling it a ding-ding.
He started calling it ding-ding. He's like, stop that, I don't want to call it a ding-ding.
But anyway, so what saved our ass on this build more than anything else?
Me. Nailed it.
In all honesty, what saved our ass more than anything else?
Oh, this pit mat.
The pit mat.
There's so many times that like one tiny little metal
C-clips, whatever you want to call them, those little bastards fly all over the place. And yes, the Cow RC pit mat.
That little metal thing
I will never work on a car without one again.
No, you can't. I mean, you're going to spend half your time looking for things that drop because
unless you're
an octopus and you have a lot of hands to hold things and stuff, which we aren't, obviously, and it just, the little tiniest piece of metal go flying and you're just like, what? And it's just right where it stops.
And with this thing, it doesn't roll, it just stops. Yeah. As soon as it hits it stops. Mm-hmm. So it's really cool. And I would recommend buying the Team Associated wrench. It's the one that has a handle that comes out and it's got 7 different bits. 7? Yeah. 7 different bits in it. And this thing is killer because you can just have the handle off and the bits next to you, and you can just switch in and out. So easy. So definitely recommend buying one of these. Yeah. And Cow RC pit mat if you're gonna build. So
and it's nice that this is big enough that we can both work on it at the same time. Because I was thinking if we would have done a kit prior, we have another Cow RC pit mat, and it's probably about half the size of this, which is nice. But then we're huddled together, and when this isn't clean, there's just crap everywhere. And so I don't know where in the world we'd put half of our stuff.
I know, so I'm glad we got the custom pit mat.
And then we have these little things that, go on and off. They're magnet on the bottom. And so it kind of makes this little bowl. Yeah. You could shove your screws in there or something like that if that's coming up or whatever. Or you can, separate the different size screws. And it really, you can just put it anywhere.
No, OCD, stop it.
You can just put it over here.
Stop. Don't do it. They're in line.
Yes, they are.
Okay, guys. So with that, Jeremy and Jameer are saying, peace, take care, God bless, and
you guys will get to see.
You'll get to see us actually building.
Actually, on this one, you were pretty good, except for we couldn't find your part. I was the one all of a sudden.
If we didn't have music playing, I was immediately in anger.
We had music, and then he was going to look up a part and look online, see how it needed to go, and I figured it out while he was looking it up, and so he stopped, and then he starts doing it, and you start hearing him cursing. He's like, "Why is this one so difficult?" And then I was like, It's because the music stopped.
I didn't say it that way.
No, I PG'd that one. But I was like, the music stopped. He's like, well, let's turn it back on. So, but this one kind of was, these pissed me off a little bit just because me and Threadlock, we're not best friends yet. I kind of tend to overdo it.
Less is more.
Yeah.
But not too little.
See? And that's just ridiculous for me.
It's
You want less, you want more, I can give you that. But you want right in the middle? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
We're going to get comments out of that somewhere. But anyway, so Jeremy and Jamera saying, peace, take care, God bless. Official sign off here, and...
Done.
Later, guys.
Bye, guys.